GCSE food preparation and nutrition is for students who are passionate and creative about food. It is basically, as the title would suggest, in two parts. First of all, there is a lot of practical work. We will be cooking one lesson a week, and the idea of this is to develop your practical skills so that things that you have done in years 7 and 8, you will then develop them so that you have complex skills such as jointing a chicken, making pastry, making plaited bread dough. And we will develop this through the 3 years. The other part of the course is the theory side, so it's the nutrition side, and we learn about these types of things through your practical work. So for example, if we are teaching you carbohydrates, you're learning about where carbohydrates come from, what they're needed for. We would then be doing some practical work such as making popcorn, or looking at the effects of heat on sugar and starch and caramelization and things like that. So everything is mixed together so that you would learn everything through your practical work, and your theory is there as well. The sections that are on the course, on the specification, obviously it's all the nutrition side, which is called food, nutrition and health. We also have a section called food provenance, which looks at where our food comes from, sustainability, how our food is processed, and really important things for today, such as food miles and organic and free range, and how people choose these items. It also looks at food safety, very important, how to prevent food poisoning, what are the different types of food poisoning, amongst masses of other information.
I'm Mrs Sutton, and I am one of the food teachers at Abbey Grange alongside Miss Harris. If you choose to take GCSE food, you will have 2 lessons a week, one of which is theory and one of which is practical work, and the practical will link into the theory that we're going to be teaching you. You're assessed, all of the assessment is done in year 11, and it's 50% coursework and 50% exam based. The exam is a 1 3/4 hour paper, and it consists of the first section, which is multiple choice questions, then some longer mark questions, and then some detailed essay style questions at the end of the paper. The coursework consists of 2 different pieces of coursework. One which is an investigation, which is looking at the chemical properties of food. So you will run a series of investigations into things like how eggs work in meringue, or how the different types of flour will make a better bread product. And you will do some analysis of those experiments and justify why those products work best with the different ingredients. That's worth 15%. The second piece of coursework you do is an investigation, and you might have a choice of different titles, such as why iron is needed in the diet, particularly for teenage girls, or different foods that are useful and recipes for the elderly. You will have time to research your title, and then you will produce 6 dishes, 3 in exam conditions in a 3-hour exam, a bit like Ready Steady Cook, where you have to showcase your best skills that you've learned throughout the course. So that will be doing things like making pastry, making ice cream, making bread doughs, piping, making pasta from scratch. And then you will analyse those dishes, cost them, and complete the project. So that will be worth 35% of your coursework. There will also be 3 single 1-hour practicals where you will make your most highly skilled dishes and photograph all the skills that you evidence. And that will showcase all of those skills that you've learned throughout the course and contribute to half of your final results.